A day after authorities raided the New York City apartment and law office of Rudy Giuliani, his one-time client, ex-President Donald Trump, called the federal investigation into his former personal lawyer, quote, very unfair, saying in a phone interview on Fox Business that he had no idea what federal agents were looking for. Giuliani's son, Andrew, a former Trump aide who is planning to run for governor of New York next year, addressed the media on Wednesday.
This is disgusting. This is absolutely absurd, and it's the continued politicization of the Justice Department that we have seen. And it has to stop. If this can happen to the former president's lawyer, this can happen to any American.
The federal investigation into Giuliani's business dealings with Ukraine further highlights a stunning reversal of fortune for the man once dubbed America's mayor. The U.S. prosecutor's office in New York that has Giuliani in its crosshairs is the same one that jump-started his career. Giuliani gained fame in the 1980s as the hard-charging U.S. attorney in Manhattan who jailed leading organized crime figures and went after white-collar criminals such as Wall Street junk bond king Michael Milken, who Trump pardoned last year with Giuliani's support. Now the Southern District of New York is looking into Giuliani's interactions with Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman, two Soviet-born business associates of his who are facing criminal charges alleging they illegally funneled money to election candidates. Parnas was deeply involved in Giuliani's efforts to dig up dirt on Joe Biden and his son Hunter before the 2020 election. That effort ultimately led to Trump's first impeachment trial over whether he abused his power to pressure Ukraine's president to investigate the Bidens. The then Republican-led Senate later acquitted Trump. Federal prosecutors have been investigating Giuliani for nearly a year and a half, including a 2019 grand jury subpoena seen by Reuters for his financial records, as part of a probe into possible money laundering, wire fraud, campaign finance violations, making false statements, and obstruction of justice, in addition to foreign agent allegations. The search warrants included an allegation that Giuliani violated lobbying laws for failing to register as a foreign agent, an allegation he denies.
I'm really shocked at all this.
Residents of Giuliani's Upper East Side apartment building said they were stunned to learn that the home of their neighbor and city's former mayor was raided by federal agents. No charges have been filed against the 76-year-old, but the execution of the search warrants represents a major escalation of the investigation, signaling that a judge deemed there was probable cause to believe a crime had been committed.